Welcome to OutSolve's Weekly Outlook, where we bring you the latest news that impacts your workplace. I'm Meghan Spera, joined again by Jeremy Mancheski. Jeremy, what can you tell us about the last week and how you see it impacting us this week?
Well, we're day 6 as we film this of a government shutdown. Obviously, a big deal for lots of things related to HR compliance. Specifically, though, and a lot of questions surrounding I-9 compliance. E-Verify, for instance, is temporarily unavailable. And what does that mean? It means, first of all, that 3-day rule no longer applies. It also means that the I-9 still must be completed, just can't do the E-Verify portion. OutSolve's I-9 solution continues to operate. We continue to maintain the information. Presumably will E-Verify individuals when the government shutdown inevitably ends. If you are an employer using remote I-9 verification, you may continue to do so if using E-Verify. And mismatch resolution deadlines will be extended.
So that's great news. Jeremy, can you tell us a little bit more about how the E-Verify shutdown is impacting OutSolve's Form I-9 solution?
Sure. One of the big things that concerns me related to a government shutdown, E-Verify going down, and I-9 compliance is, okay, so you can't do E-Verify. Now, many companies have a decentralized process. So that means who's keeping that log of I-9 verifications that aren't going through the E-Verify system during the shutdown? It has the potential to create a very uneven or inconsistent process, and of course then issues down the road with that inconsistency. I know that part of our solution, OutSolve solution to the I-9, is we are keeping a specific log of all the I-9s so that when it is time and we can go back and do the E-Verify, we'll do them all sequentially.
So that's great news, and definitely that OutSolve's Form I-9 solution will carry on and be that kind of stopgap for our clients. In the meantime, we'll take care of that backlog of submissions. Kind of switching gears a little bit, Catherine Eschbach was sworn in as Principal Deputy General Counsel at the EEOC last week, right before the shutdown. She was previously serving in the director position at OFCCP and was just appointed to that role in March of this year. How do you see the shutdown affecting her and the OFCCP?
Well, as you mentioned, she now works at EEOC. Government shutdown really changes lots of things related to OFCCP. Primarily, will OFCCP have a budget? Now we know OFCCP has added a new director, a replacement for Director Eschbach. So what we're not sure is, will OFCCP have a budget? Who will have enforcement responsibility for Section 503 of the Rehabilitation Act and the Vietnam-era Veterans Readjustment Assistance Act? We'll learn these in time, of course, as the shutdown ends.
And OutSolve's Labor Law Center is officially accepting pre-orders for 2026 posters. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. Employment posters change in most states annually, sometimes more than once, and the federal government, of course, changes annually. It's important to get your poster compliance correct for lots of reasons. It's good for employees to know that you have your poster compliance correct. That of course is required. We are, as you mentioned, doing pre-orders for individual states, and what that means is we're prepared with the changes that are occurring and can keep you up to date on those as they occur, and of course as the new posters become applicable.
That's right. And speaking of poster compliance, we have a webinar coming up this week, Poster Compliance Made Easy, What HR Needs to Know. That's happening on October 8th. We also have a few other events that you can register for, outsolve.com/events. You can register for domestic and international compensation challenges, pay equity, and pay transparency. That webinar will be on October 29th. And on November 4th, honoring veterans through workplace compliance and best practices. And as always, you can join us at HR Gumbo City, our Slack community, where HR professionals like you will be continuing these conversations, these topics, and more. You can go to outsolve.com/HRG-city to join today. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we look forward to catching up with you again soon.